Alright, we on. This morning I'm gonna talk about holistic being, just holistic existence in general, and like, if you evaluate yourself as a whole, you'll be better off every time. If you break the body up, or basically you're gonna create imbalances. And you look at it in sections. You should look at the body as a whole. As a whole, it's alkaline. You look at your muscle system. You really only have one muscle. One interconnecting long muscle that spans the body. So really you need to take care of every inch of that. It has to be holistic health. You can't, you don't want to get on your Jersey Shore shit where you all top heavy and you're sitting on twigs. And really, holistic health, again, like I'm talking about, your foundation is key to health. I mean, anytime you're wearing bad shoes, or shoes in general, I disagree with, but I know we have to at this point. But wear sandals or go barefoot as much as possible, especially around the house, because your foundation is so critical. Like a building, if the foundation is off, or if it's deteriorating, the building will collapse. It will sink inside of itself and destroy itself. So holistic health, again, with the body, you want to take care of every inch of it, because there's no greater than or less than. It's all interconnected. It's all one. You can evaluate any part of the body, and it will tell you something about the whole body. Like if you look at your face, the center of your face, up the upper level of your face or the lower level of your face, they'll all tell you about the upper, middle, and lower parts of your body. And if you go even further and break down the sections, it'll be upper, middle, lower on the forehead. Upper, middle, lower in the middle of your face. Upper, middle, lower on the lower. Again, so you can break the whole body, even your fingernails. You can break it down like that. And again, your feet, your hands as a whole. If you look at a finger, if there's any discoloration in your finger, at the upper finger, then there's something going on in the upper part of your body. Middle, you get the idea. So with that said, there's no greater than or less than. So mathematics, it doesn't come from life. Mathematics, it comes from man. Man comes from life, but mathematics, nature knows nothing about. There's no greater than or less than in nature. Everything is necessary. Ants are necessary, just like your pinky is necessary. You wouldn't say, I'd rather keep my liver over my heart. I'd rather keep, you wouldn't say that, because everything is necessary. It's holistic health. It's all one. So if you look at things that way, you can see, more clear in general. It's the big picture. So if you look at humanity as a whole as one, and you understand that if a section of humanity, or just one, if one of us is sick, then we're all sick at some level. If one of us is enslaved, then we're all enslaved or dysfunctional at some level. And then, again, I know people would think like, oh, only a certain amount of us are enslaved, or the lower level, or the working class, whatever. But people don't understand that there's different levels of slavery. And people, might want to blame the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds. And okay, I understand what you're saying, but they don't realize that they are slaves too. You don't see that they are slaves. Look at them. Look at their health. Health is wealth. Number one, health is wealth. Look at the Rockefellers. They're all crippled and dying. They all live horrible lives, and they have to live with that karma. Because they know, like, someone is basically pawning them off and making them deal with their karma. They're slaves. The Rockefellers are slaves. The Rothschilds, they're all slaves. All the people that you want to blame instead of, assessing self, they're slaves as well. Because if one of us is enslaved, then we're all enslaved at some level, or dysfunction. So, that, if you look at it like that, then you can see how the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Morgans, the Stanleys, they're all slaves. The best slave is a slave that thinks he or she is free. If you feel that way, then you're going to be a good little slave and keep other slaves in line. Like teachers. Teachers are slaves. They don't let you flourish. They keep other slaves in line. School is to teach you how to be a good slave. That's why I have everybody in school, so they can be debt slaves. Just other forms of slavery. But slavery is running rampant. It has never ended. Slavery, your fingers over it. Slavery never ended. So, yeah, basically, if you look at things holistically like that, you will see like how when they divide and conquer, it didn't start, pink versus yellow, black versus brown. It didn't start with the colors. It didn't start with the divide and conquer like that. They divided and conquered the self, the individual. Just think about if you have rheumatoid arthritis and you're thirsty, or if you're crippled in any fashion because you're crippled from what you put in your body. If you're crippled like that, or arthritis, arthritic pains, and you have a cup of water in front of you, and you're thirsty and you want to pick it up, but you have arthritis and you just can't pick it up. That's you've been divided inside yourself, and from there anger will happen, self-hate will happen, and then you just put that energy out and it'll come back, and yeah, you just perpetuate hate because you're divided within self, and that's where it starts. Division within yourself. So it's about holistic health, like I said, and balance. You just want to keep balance with self. There's people that wish to see the imbalances, like I said, for their own personal benefits, but it's all about balance and holistic living. And even myself, I still, people think that I exempt myself from these things. Like, I still have things I have to work on. Like, I want to get, I need to get some linen drawers or something. I need to get, because really, I need to get, more breathable clothing, because that the BT cotton in the clothing that leach into your skin. Your skin's a huge organ. Your skin is one thing. Your body is one. So your clothes are part of health. Really, like I said, we're born naked. We should be naked. But I know what's going on. In today's world, we're dysfunctional because we're all sick. Because one of us is sick, and we're all one. So that's really where I'm gonna leave it. You one muscle, one body, one it's all one. Where humanity is one, and that's really all I wanted to say today, man. Just work on your balance and your harmony, and deal with self, and then from there everything will just come to you. So have a good day.